With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go in Western New York. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Round 80! What's that?
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
319, what's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Allen gonna throw. I had defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete the coast. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Buffalo.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
15 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
At the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Allen now on second down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
1 yard on the play.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's third and goal. Throwing again is Allen. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 7-yard line.
Second down and 8. Throwing is May. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Room to run past the 30. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10. This is Blue, and you'll get this up to the 44. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle. Second and 5. Here goes throw. From out of the gun, here's May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Throwing on third down is made. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now Allen to throw on second down. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Allen goes with a pop pass. They'll get it on 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Devontae Turpin on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Blue. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good. Cowboys, first down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
A run once more with Blue. Ooh. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A run with Blue. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. First and 10, and it's Allen. And to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. And that one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first down, Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's complete left side to Pickens. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Now second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one from 41 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. On 1st and 10, here's May. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man. Downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, here comes Blue. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. May gonna look to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is May. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Here goes it.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now May. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage backs, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. To throw now, May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out in front by the score of 17-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. shotgun. Here comes Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Quick throw, taken in, and he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up fourth down.
2-yard gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. They'll start this on the ground with blue. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Maynard on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here goes throw.
Here's May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
May to throw on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is fielded inside the 5. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
They're on the 40-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Cook. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. I'm out.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Brown 80! What is that?
Allen going to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They're going to run it. This is Phil Maffa. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Bills will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
On the ground, it's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff now to Moffett. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Moffett. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here goes front. City, what's up?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
City, what's up?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Here goes front.
3rd and 11.
City, what's up?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.